Let's have chicken and pasta with garlic bread. What we're going to make today is chicken breast with mushrooms, and we've got penne pasta in a rich creamy tomato sauce, and that's finished with a sprinkle of grated cheddar cheese and served with some warm garlic bread. Hope you enjoy this recipe. It is really easy to do. First of all is to cut the chicken, so I'm just going to slice it into small chunks for this dish. So just get your chicken done. There was 220 grams of this chicken, and this was serving 2 people. Then I cut 50 grams of mushrooms. So I'd got the mushrooms there, but whatever vegetables you've got that you want to accompany a pasta dish is absolutely fine, but we'd got mushrooms in, that's what we used. We used all this tin of tomatoes, which is 220 grams of tomatoes, and then we half filled it back up with water. So round about, I would say about 100 ml of water. For the pasta, I used 140 grams, and that's for 2 people. So the chicken, 220 grams, which is what I got a chicken breast, and then I used 140 grams of pasta and 50 grams of mushrooms. These were the garlic bread slices that we used. I just put them in the air fryer for about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and I had 1 and Gary had 2. So this meal's quite a quick one. It literally takes as long as it does to cook the chicken and the pasta. So literally about 10-15 minutes. It is really quick. So get your pasta on to boil. This will take about 10 minutes. Just check on the packet how long it says. This is gluten-free pasta. And if you do it longer than it says on the packet, it just drops to bits. So it's around about 10 minutes. As you can see, I've added the mushrooms to the chicken. I've also added half a teaspoon of garlic salt or garlic powder, a quarter teaspoon of oregano, and a quarter of a teaspoon of mild chili powder. You want it hotter than that? Go for it. When your chicken's cooked for a couple of minutes and it's nearly ready, then add your tomatoes in there and then the water in there as well. So add that. So just put the tomatoes into the mixture and then the water as well, and give that a mix. And then get an OXO cube or a stock cube. We use chicken, and then put this in. This gives it extra flavour and gives it that lovely seasoned taste. Let this simmer for a couple of minutes so that all the flavours are joined in with each other and infused with each other. And then the last thing that we did was add the cream. So it's a creamy sauce, so there's cream in there. So we've got some Elmley cream. If you've got some yogurt in, you could use yogurt, or you could use the quark in there, or creme fraiche in there. Anything you've got, just to make it creamy, and just keep stirring that in. Gorgeous. And then the last step is to add the pasta. So when the pasta's cooked, so they should both be cooked together, because like I say, it's quite quick. Add the pasta in there and then stir that all together. So give this a stir all together, and then it can be dished up. So now we're ready to dish up. So put the pasta, the chicken pasta in the bowl, get that all in, and then add the garlic bread on there. And then we sprinkled a little bit of cheddar. We didn't have any parmesan in the fridge. And that's it, all done. Absolutely delicious. See you soon for the next one. Bye everybody.